Okay, we're solving exercises from the planning workshop and we were dealing with the linear inequality. We already did step 1, the table of values. We found each one of the images for the line that we're going to have to draw. And we also know that we're going to have to color up because of the sign that is pointing to the right. That is a greater than symbol. That means you're going to color up. Okay, so we're going to see what all of this means. Okay. For making the graph, the first thing we're going to need to do is to locate the points that we found in the table of values. Remember, we have the x in here and we have the corresponding y. So this will be minus 2 comma 4, minus 1 comma 1, 0 comma negative 2, 1 comma minus 5, and 2 comma negative 8. So we can place all of those numbers except for all of those points except for the last one, because minus 8 might be like a little bit far away, so we can skip it. We can work with the other ones. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna need a coordinate plane like this one you can see on the screen, from minus 5 to 5. That's the coordinate plane that we typically use. And we're gonna locate the first point. It's minus 2 comma 4. So from the center, I'm gonna move. Minus 2 means to the left, so I'm gonna move to the left minus 2. And the second number, 4 positive, means 4 up, so I'm gonna move 4 up, and that's where I'm gonna place the point. Okay, so I'm gonna put a point in there. Then the next point is minus 1 comma 1. So minus 1 will be 1 to the left, and 1 will be 1 up. So that's where I'm gonna put the point. The next one is 0 comma negative 2. Remember, the x means moving horizontally, the y means moving vertically. So 0 on an x means you don't move either left or right, you stay there. And minus 2 on a y means you go down 2 positions. So there is where you're gonna put the point, 0 comma minus 2. And then the last one, 1 comma minus 5, that means you move 1 to the right and 5 positions down. So that's where you're gonna put the last point. With these points, we're gonna draw what we call the limit line of the linear inequality. Okay, this is not technically speaking the drawing, but we're gonna need this line. Okay, this is like a border line that we're gonna have to work with. So how do we draw that line? You might think, well, isn't this just drawing it and that's it? No, it depends on the type of inequality that we're dealing with. These symbols have two variations. I'm not referring to greater than and less than. No, they have two variations. One of them is with the symbol equal, equal sign. This one's like the extra line that you can see in there. That's kind of like an equal sign. Or the symbol will be without an equal sign. Depending on the type of symbol that you're dealing with, how you're gonna draw the line. If there is no extra mark on the symbol, that means you're going to have to draw a dotted line. The line's not going to be like a regular line. But if the symbol has an extra line, like the equal mark, that means that you're going to have to draw a normal line. So this exercise has no extra line. This is just greater than. This is not greater than or equal to. So because it's only greater than, then you're gonna have to draw a dotted line. Okay, so the line is gonna have to be dotted like this. Okay, it has to be a dotted line because of the symbol. Yeah. Now that's not it. Okay, I already have the limit line, but remember what I told you about this arrow. Okay, I told you that we're gonna have to color. So this symbol tells me that I'm gonna have to color up. Now what is up? Because you might be thinking right now, I don't see up in here with this line. I might see left and right. Yeah, it's sometimes a little bit complicated to understand up. The easiest way to see it, in my opinion, is if you focus on a person walking through the line. Obviously, you're not gonna draw the person backwards, right? You're gonna draw it the way it looks like in any of these two drawings. Okay, so up will be following the direction up of that person. That means that if I'm talking on this case, okay, up and and the line looks more like this one. If you notice, they look kind of similar. That means that up will be coloring this area of the plane. The other area will be down. So in this case, up will be kind of like right, but it's not always right. Like in this other case, it will be left. So you need to be careful with that. Up will be the direction above the limit line. Above of the line, that will be up. Under the line, that will be down. Okay, so you need to make sure to not make a mistake with which place you're gonna color. So in this case, if I imagine a person walking, it will be on this side. Okay, so up will be coloring all of this side. Okay, so it should look something like this. Okay, I'm not coloring it completely, but you have to do it. Okay, like you have to color completely. Okay, and we're gonna see how that thing will look like. You're not gonna color this side because this will be down. You're gonna color only this side. Okay, so let's see how that thing will look like. If I go to where I'm supposed to put the graph, it should look like this. Okay, now this way looks better than this because this is like, I don't know, low budget coloring. This one looks better. Okay, so you have the dotted line and you're gonna color the direction or the area that is up or above the line. You have to color all of it. Okay, the entire thing. And that's how you draw the graph of a linear inequality.